Good morning, dear listeners. Happy new month, happy weekend, and Merry Christmas in advance. Wow. Welcome to a brand new month of December. As always, we are grateful to Almighty God for keeping us alive and well, strong and healthy. All right, this is Be Inspired, Season 8, Episode 7. We are live on Inspiration 105.9 FM, Uyo. Today is Saturday, December 2nd, 2023. We are grateful to Inspiration FM, as always, for making this program possible. The talk show is about promoting entrepreneurship and creativity, as well as any form of service that people in our immediate environment provide. We hope to inspire you out there listening to us to take that bold step to start up your own business, no matter how small, regardless of the challenge that you may face in the process. This, we believe, is our own way of contributing towards increasing our nation's gross domestic product, GDP, and improving our society. My name is Akwa, spelled I-Q-U-O, Okon. Please stay with us. We shall take a breather at the moment. Thank you. God bless you.
We are not here to prove anything. We just want you to have the best time listening to your radio. Inspiration 105.9 FM.
Daddies and mommies, uncles and aunties, friends and classmates. My name is Kenna. I am a registered member of Be Inspired Children's Club. I am the One Boy Riot Squad. I have presented Be Inspired Special Children's Edition on Inspiration FM twice. I invite you to join Be Inspired Talk Show on Inspiration 105.9 FM Uyo. I also invite you to Be Inspired Talk Show End of Year Get Together and second anniversary on Inspiration FM at Kara Event Center. Number 6, Good Luck Ebele, Jonathan Boulevard, Stadium Road, Uyo, beside Mavison British School on Saturday, December 9, 2023. Time 4 p.m. There will be exhibition of products and services. It promises to be exciting. See you there. Thank you.
Welcome back from that short break, and thank you for staying with us. If you are just joining us, this is Be Inspired. We are live on Inspiration 105.9 FM Uyo. Please remember to download the upgraded Inspiration FM app into your device so you can watch us live from wherever you are across the world and enjoy all the interesting programs that the station also has to offer. We are also live on Facebook at the moment. Please search for Ikwo Okon. Ikwo is spelled I-Q-U-O. Join us, leave your comments, and please share the link so that others can join us and we continue to spread the gospel of entrepreneurship. All right, having said that, we have so many people in the house today. Very important personalities have joined us today. Very big people have joined us. But before I introduce them, let me show the faces of our co-hosts. Patience.
Good morning, our dear listeners. Happy weekend, happy new month to you. And good morning, our dear listeners. I've missed you all. I'm back. Happy new month to you and Merry Christmas in advance. We're wishing you all the best. Everything good you wish yourself. Thank you and listen, and I believe you will be blessed because we have big men, great women in the house to bless your life this morning. Thank you. I remain patient, Malaki.
Welcome.
Hello, beautiful people. Good morning. Happy new month. Happy Saturday. It's actually the last month of the year, and I'm sure you're really anticipating something big
Christmas.
after a whole stress from the year's struggle. So we're here for you, and we urge you to stay tuned as we bring you some juicy details.
Thank you very much. Okay, let me introduce very briefly very big guest before they get to tell us about themselves. Okay, we have Professor Emmanuel Umana, FNIM. Please, a big round of applause. Where's the bell? Can we get a bell for him? This is the second time we're hosting a professor. Welcome, Prof. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, Prof is the chairman, board of fellows, the chairman committee on review of NIM. NIM is Nigerian Institute of Management. He has so many things attached to his profile, so I'll take that later. So welcome, Prof. Okay, we also have Ambassador Iboro Williams, MNIM. He is the branch chairman, Nigerian Institute of Management, Akwa, Ibom State. Good morning.
Good morning, Akwa. Good morning, Inspiration. Good morning, Nigeria.
Good morning. I always like his voice, full of energy. Okay, I also have Mr. Ofonmbuk Nelson, MNIM, Chairman, Nigerian Institute of Management, Uyo Chapter.
Good morning, Akwa. Good morning, everyone.
Thank you. Welcome. Then we have, Mrs. This actually Etieka. Etieka, Mrs. Pauline Ndulaka. She's a chairman 2023 end of year planning get together planning committee. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, good to have you. Okay, please, we'll talk to them in a very short while. Patience, are you ready to take feedback? Very quickly, please. I will give you just 1 minute.
All right. Feedback from Be Inspired Talk Show, Saturday, November 2023, Season 8, Episode 6, from Facebook timeline. Our Chinese guy in Akwa Ibom Lehu, a boat said, gorgeous. That is good. I'm always inspired. Wow, wow, wow. From Ofonmbuk Nelson, we have really inspiring. Nnam Sokpan said, I am inspired. Emmanuel Atansek said, kudos guys. Our very own Sylvia Etieka Johnson said, nice one, Ofonmbuk, but please stay away from party that leads to eternal destruction. Please do not sell your soul for fame. Please keep it up. My cupcakes too. What about the gift I sent in with the bars? Akinyemi Oga said, beautiful. From Being Inspired Talk Show page, from Desire Emerald and Desiring, we have Well Done Mama. And from Uyime Nelson, he rated us 100%. And lastly, from Jaro Graphics, he said greatness. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Joy, please, 1 minute for
So the contacts to reach us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook at kijc.net. We Inspire Talk Show with Equal, Threes and Tribes Magazine, Equal Okon. You can follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at KIJCE, Be Inspired Okon, Equal Okon. On LinkedIn, Equal Okon. Watch, like, and comment, and share our videos, then subscribe to our YouTube channel at KIJCENL and Equal Okon. For more inquiries, you can call us on the number 0816-519-0301. And to reach us on WhatsApp, our number is 0802-222-8013. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, well, I'd just like to acknowledge our guests one more time, for all of them. Thank you so much for coming. They were here with us last year, and they're here again. We are so grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, Be Inspired crew, thank you. Ediong has been phenomenal. Inia Basi, Queen Grace, thank you so much. And of course, Patience and Joy. All our listeners and our viewers, thank you for the feedback, the prayers and encouragement and support. Mr. and Mrs. Bodile Ubiosio, all the way from Sweden, thank you for sponsoring our flyers. And then our graphic designers in Lagos, Mr. Owolabi Samuel. Madam Joy Akwa, well, thank you for my makeup. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. All right, we're now on the highway. Okay, so let's just talk to Professor Emmanuel Umana. So he is a fellow. They are going to tell us, I know what it means, but I would like them to say what it means to be a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Management. He's a chairman, board of fellows. He's a chairman, committee on review of NIM Establishment Act 2003 and bylaws. I see a copy of the bylaws with him. He came prepared, a true professional. Okay, member, ad hoc committee on tenure of principal officers and council member, former chapter, branch and zonal chairman, the winner of the prestigious Abebe Award 2023. This prestigious award is presented to an outstanding professional manager. Please, can we get a bell again for him? It is not easy. Okay, so welcome. Please, you introduce yourself. I know I've done, but you tell us what you want us to hear.
Thank you so much. You've already introduced me. I am Professor Emmanuel Umana, a council member. I have gone through all the levels in NIM. I joined NIM 1989, and I'm still there up to date. I serve the Institute in several capacities. I don't really know what you want me to say.
Okay, it's fine. That is fine. We're okay with that. Okay, I want to ask Ambassador Iboro, tell us what I have not said about you.
Okay, thank you very much indeed, Akwa, for coming back to me. Ambassador Iboro Williams is my name. By the grace of God, I serve the Nigerian Institute of Management, Chartered, as the chairman, Akwa branch. Akwa branch, that means that, everything management in Akwa Ibom, I superintend for the institute. And to be a manager, of course, you would have served in other responsibilities. At the moment, I work with the Ibom Airport Development Company Limited, where I sit in the Human Resources and Administration Department as the head. And it's my pleasure to be here with you in the station. Thank you.
You're welcome back. Okay, I need to correct Mr. Ofonmbuk Nelson. By the way, Mr. Ofonmbuk Nelson is the father of one of our children in Be Inspired. Please let us give him a bell. Okon has been fantastic. He has been very good in the club. Okay, so he is actually FNIM as well, Mr. Ofonmbuk Nelson. Please tell us what I have not said about you, very briefly.
Thank you very much. My name is Ofonmbuk Nelson, and by the special grace of God, I'm the chapter chairman, Uyo Chapter of the Nigerian Institute of Management. Like you must have heard, the institute is in various levels. You have the chapter, you have the branch, you have the zone, and you have the national. And we are happy that we have one of us who is a member of my chapter also serving as a council member at the national level in the presence of Professor Emmanuel Umana. So I am in charge of the Uyo chapter, and every year we get together to celebrate ourselves and give thanks to God for watching over us for a year. Last year we were here, and this year I'm here, and I'm not just here alone. I'm here with some of my members and very outstanding members for that matter. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, let us go to Elder Etieka, Pauline, Ndulaka. There is something I'm expecting her to hear. So tell us what I have not said about you.
Thank you very much, and once again, good morning, everyone. I'm Elder Etieka Pauline Ndulaka, retired Deputy Director with Nigerian Export Promotion Council, and presently I'm the Treasurer of Nigerian Institute of Management, Uyo Chapter. Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome. All right, so let us talk briefly. We have very little time. I'm just praying we'll be able to cover everything before we have to go. Okay, the Nigerian Institute of Management, from my understanding, it was initiated to set standards for management practice in Nigeria. I'm going to come to Ambassador Iboro. Has that been achieved? I know I asked that question last year, and I know why I'm asking again.
All right, I'd like to say that objective has been achieved, even though we still have a lot of work to do. Apparently, many of our members are professionals who have made a mark in their various fields of endeavor. I mean, just here in the studio, we have on our team a professor, of no mean repute. He didn't tell us that he was one time an acting vice chancellor of Ibom University.
Wow.
So, and of course, everywhere you find members of the Nigerian Institute of Management Chartered, when they sit in the saddle to superintend over any organization or any endeavor, obviously you see some level of excellence, because as an institute, we are the source and symbol of management excellence. So I like to say that that objective has been achieved, but we're still working hard to ensure that we push the frontiers beyond the point that we are, to the point where, I mean, everybody in Nigeria who practice management would appreciate the fact that if you have responsibility to administer as a manager, you've got to bring excellence into bear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll come to Prof to talk about the national level. How has the administration been at the national level? How strong is the institute?
Thank you very much. I think I should start by reminding you that NIM started in 1961, and it became chartered in 2003. With that, we have the foundation of the aims and aspirations of the institute. Like my professional manager has just said, we've achieved so much in this regards. And recently, we went into several collaborations. We've broke a partnership deal with FAN, that is a Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, to drive work ethics in aviation sector. We've also signed a partnership with CAC, that's Corporate Affairs Commission, to build business environment. We've signed partnership agreement with this company in Lagos, motor company called GAC. We've also signed MOU with University of Agriculture and Environmental Science, Umuagu in Imo State. We are trying to bring the young ones into professional management through universities, our nation universities. Because, NIM is the melting point of all professions. You have lawyers, you have engineers, even if you're a pastor, you must have managerial skill to be able to manage your church. Yes. So it's a melting point for all professionals. And it's also important to note that the basis of development in Nigeria or anywhere is your ability to be able to manage. It's not planning. You can easily plan. But when it comes to implementation and management, it becomes a problem. And you can see that's one of the major problems we have in this country. So we've done so much to keep ourselves afloat in order to achieve our original aim. Okay,
well done. Spoken as a true professor. All right, let me get to Mr. Ofonmbuk Nelson. Please talk about the chapter in Uyo here. Also talk about your activities so that we can quickly talk about the end of year get together. Mr. Ofonmbuk, please.
All right, thank you very much. Like I said earlier on, Uyo Chapter is one of the chapters in the Federation, and I'm happy to say that the chapter is a very vibrant one with membership strength of slightly over 100. We meet every month, every first Thursday of the month to get to know ourselves, interact, where we have the older ones mentoring the young ones, and to ensure that we actually keep to the mandate of the institute. We have what we call management talk every month, where we allow our members to make presentations on either their area of specialization or on contemporary issues. The essence is to ensure that members are being updated every time we meet. It's not a social gathering, it's a professional body. And when we meet, we act as professionals. So we meet every month, allow members to interact, and in that process, we seize that opportunity to train and retrain some of our members. And like to mark the end of the year, which I know the chairman of the planning committee will talk about, we are going to have a lecture. The lecture is to bring members up to date on some of the contemporary issues. So we have a very vibrant chapter, and I'm happy that from the array of people that are in the studio as members and other hundreds that are not here, you realize that the chapter is a very vibrant chapter, and I'm encouraging anyone that is good to be a manager to sign on and join Uyo Chapter.
Okay, actually, they promised last year that I was going to join. I am not happy that I have not joined yet. We're going to talk about the requirement, but I like the chairman of the planning committee to talk about it. I'm looking at the time. We have very little time and so much to talk about. So, the chairman, Elder Pauline Ndulaka, please.
Thank you very much. For our 2023 end of year lecture and get together, we have a lot of activities lined up. We have to thank God for His faithfulness, for His mercy as managers from January to December. We have already started it this morning with a fitness show exercise by 6 a.m. and we're here on the show talk. And the theme for the lecture is governance, ethics, accountability, and anti-corruption. And it's being chaired by Mr. Joseph Esidem, that's the Permanent Secretary, HOS Office. And the highlights, as I already said, aerobics have started by 6 a.m., radio discussion this morning, then Thanksgiving service tomorrow, Sunday, 3rd December, venue, Methodist Church, 67 Umana Street, Uyo, by 9 a.m. Then the venue for the lecture and dinner is MG Hotel and Suites, 47 Dominic Otuk Avenue, Uyo, and it's by 3 p.m. That is management time. So the other question you asked, the criteria for you to be a member, you must have at least worked up to 10 years. We have levels. We have graduate membership, we have associate membership, we have full membership, and fellow. And you can see we have a lot of fellows and we have a lot of full members.
I know our registrar at the Akwa State University, yes, Dr. Ebije Noiba. She's also a fellow. Always proud of her. Okay, so the lecture, the end of year get together, who is eligible to attend?
Everybody. It's sort of for families, okay, managers with their families and friends and well-wishers.
Okay, people
we're inviting people to be there and thank God with us.
Okay, so people who are not managers, who do not belong to NIM, can they come in? If
yes, it's an opportunity for you to see what we are doing, attend the lecture, and you'll be part of us.
Okay, so there are other institutes, there are other associations. Why should somebody, what is the catch? Why should somebody join NIM? For somebody who is listening out there, I know why, but I'm asking for the people who are listening.
NIM is a professional body. We have ethics, we have values.
Okay.
So the catchment aspect of it is that as a manager, there are key roles. Their effectiveness, efficiency comes in.
Okay. All right. I have something here that says, okay, I think Prof would like to share on that. Okay, NIM celebrated its 2023 World Management Day on the 20th of November. Wow, that was my birthday. With the theme, Ethical Leadership, Fostering a Culture of Trust and Integrity, in honor of Peter Drucker, father of management, because of his breakthrough contributions to management theory and practice. Okay, we'll need to wrap up. So sorry, the time is really short. So I'd like to say your final word. Let me start from Prof. What you would like to say to the people who are listening concerning NIM, your advice to them.
Well, we all know that management is the key skill that you should have in running your businesses. So I will advise, I know there are professional managers and there are managers. So if you are not a professional manager, please try to be one so that you can manage your businesses very well. And we can also come together to run this country in a very sustainable way, so that we continue to improve. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Ambassador Iboro, your passing shots.
All right, I'd just like to say two things. Number one, the tantrums that are thrown on us by the economy today requires professional managers.
Okay.
You know, I'd like to ask everyone to identify with the Nigerian Institute of Management and build capacity on how we can, manage and leverage resource to be able to survive the hard times. The other thing I like to see, I know all around us we have people who at one point or the other have signed on as members of the Institute, and for some time, like Akwa just, talked about it. Some of them have not actually identified. You run all the time into people who say, I was a member 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I want to ask them to come back. The chapter is becoming very interesting. It's gathering a lot of momentum, and there's really a lot to learn when we interact, because we are disciplinary membership. When people bring their wealth of experience from all around, it's something that can help to drive us on. Thank you.
Okay, we need to go. Mr. Ofonmbuk, very quickly, please, and Elder, so that we can leave the studio.
Thank you very much. The beauty of NIM is that it's made up of other professionals, but they need the management skills. So I invite other professionals who have not taken the opportunity of associating with NIM to do so and sign on. Thank you very much.
All right, Elder Ndulaka, thank you.
Thank you very much. NIM is full of professionals. I'm inviting everybody for our end of year party. Let us come together, thank God, listen to the lectures. It's all about management. It's all about leadership. We're always into trainings, workshops, seminars to develop ourselves and to develop the country. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. We need to wrap up the program. Thank you so much. Sister Sylvia is watching. Sylvia Etiema Johnson from Kaduna. Charles Item, Ediong Ito, thank you for joining. And you out there who tuned into the station, thank you so much. Okay, this is where we say goodbye. You'll join us same time, same station next Saturday. Until then, be good to yourself, be good to others. And remember, we will succeed if you do not give up on that dream. Be inspired.